Welcome to Diablo Ballet. I'm Robert Deckers, resident choreographer, and I'm here with the amazing Joanna Berman.
Thank you.
Restaging Christopher Wheeldon's Mercurial Manouvres on the company for our program next weekend at the Diablo Ballet, February 3rd and 4th. I think we're going to get to see a little excerpt of the work.
We're working.
You guys are working hard.
Yes.
There is sweat in the room. Things are happening here.
It's very beautiful.
Should we watch them dance and then chat?
Yes.
It's a wonderful
All right,
idea.
Here we go. Thank you, Robert.
Enjoy.
All right, dancers, let's take it from the B pluses.
All right. You can do notes in a minute.
I'll do notes in a minute. All right. I'll try to remember.
Remember your notes.
Okay.
Well, that was awesome. Beautiful. Oh my God, what a gorgeous work.
It's a gorgeous. That was just the very end, as you may have gathered.
Yes.
There's a lot of difficult, beautiful partnering happening before that.
I believe it. But it's worth it. It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Oh, gosh,
It's so gorgeous. Wow. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about your work staging, works in general, and then specifically this piece. As a choreographer myself, when I ask people to restage work I try to find people who not only know the steps and the counts, but also are understand the things that are important to me artistically. So I was curious, like what things about Christopher Wheeldon's work are really important to him that you try to convey versus staging a different choreographers?
Right. It's a great question because it is different for everybody. Well, everything is important to him.
Just everything.
Just everything, and then you're good. Musicality, I'm going to choose that first.
Yeah.
Because he really chooses when things happen and how they happen according to the music and what that tells him. So that is just non-negotiable,
right.
I think. He likes to feel that the full body is involved, and even though this is rather classical, he really just uses that for the basis. Mm-hmm. But from there on, he wants to feel the full expression of the entire body. So, but what I also love is he has his ballets are very different from one another. I find. I mean, they really run the gamut.
I agree.
And this one was earlier in his career, and I feel there's a lot more of his Royal Ballet, although he still incorporates it. There's a lot of the Royal Ballet English style in there. There are moments that are just really simple, first arabesque, and those stand out because of the other expansive movements. But he has these little details that I think are really important.
So it's important to find those moments of square classical moments, and then the length in the movements as well.
Exactly.
And knowing when those play in.
Exactly. And usually they play in where the music tells you they should play in. That's what I love.
In the same way the strings get drawn out.
Exactly. Or the piano goes bink and you stop and you show that movement.
Yeah, totally. And you see that. You can see that they're creating that. Totally that connection with the music. I was also curious. This particular work you happened to mention to me was actually the first piece that you staged after your career dancing.
My dancer career.
Your dancer career when you did the pirouettes on the stage.
And all kinds of hopping around.
All the hops.
Yeah.
So where did you stage
Sometimes not
it?
intentionally.
No, that was supposed to be there, darling. Don't worry, darling. Sweetie. So where did you stage this piece first?
So this was for the Australian Ballet.
Oh, cool.
So I retired in May of 2002, and Christopher, I had met him earlier that year, because he was choreographing a piece on San Francisco Ballet, and he knew I was retiring, and he knew I was interested in that kind of thing, and he said, how would you like to stage Mercurial Manouvres on the Australian Ballet in the fall? Boom. And I said, you betcha. Now this is just the central duet. It's a huge piece.
How many people is the full work for? Do you happen to recall?
I don't recall exactly, but it's 12 core girls. I think 4 core men. I should have said 12 core women. Maybe 4 core men, and then demi-soloist trio, and the pas de deux.
So this is sort of the centerpiece of it.
Center, beautiful centerpiece. Yeah. So it was a huge project, and I had to learn it from scratch. I'd never had danced it. So he gave me a video and said,
learn every single part.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah. So I didn't have children yet, thank God. So I spent the entire summer poring over the video and recording it all in my notation, so that when I arrived, I was ready to go. And I loved doing it so much. I thought, this is the right decision. I love doing it.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah. When you come back to, now that you've staged your work and you don't have to go through that grueling process of learning it, do you still reference your notes? Do you feel like you sort of have a sort of sense of it? Like how and also I guess another question is like, how strict is, like some choreographers are very open to finding what works for the dancer.
Yes.
Do you find that Christopher has that sort of openness
Yes, I mean I'm there by myself setting good work, so, and I set another work of his. So I over the years have made many phone calls to him.
Okay.
Like, is that the left foot or the right foot? Is that on plie? And he's usually on the other end saying, whatever you think is best. Like,
totally.
You're taking it way more seriously. So he's very good.
Cool.
I think it's clear what is non-negotiable and what is negotiable. And as far as I always get back to notes. It's usually a dancer who asks me a question, and I think, great question. I'm not exactly sure, and then I go back to my notes.
Totally.
But as you do it more and more, then it's.
And you have that sort of freedom to within things, slight adjustments for the different dancers.
Sure, and
as long as the music and the intention stays the same.
Exactly. And when you've got, especially a duet with really difficult partnering, which this is, what's it called? when how tall one person is versus how tall the other person is.
The proportions.
That's the one.
That's the one.
The proportions make a big difference in a lot of partnering, and so there are, you have to figure out what can give the effect that he's after.
Yeah, it's all about the final product,
Exactly.
and details can shift to get to that place.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, it looks beautiful. I can't wait to see the full piece.
Me too.
Yeah, they're going to look gorgeous.
I think they are.
So we have shows next weekend,
Yep.
February 3rd and 4th at the Del Valle Theater.
Do come.
Hope you'll be there. I have a little dance number on the program also. It's actually a 25-minute long work, so it's really big. It's not little. But it's an existing piece, and the whole company's in it. So,
Great.
And I believe also on the program is Parija from Don Quixote and a new work by Sonia Del Rey.
That's
so
right. Lots of
we've
variety.
got really wide range of works on this program. I'm really excited that Mercurial Manouvres as part of it. Really brings this beautiful classical element that showcases these awesome dancers.
That's right.
And we're so honored to have you, Joanne.
Oh, thank you,
It's
Robert.
always
You know
a
it's my
we
total
love
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
No, darling, it's ours, darling. See you at the theater,
It's our
darling.
show.